Hey guys, we're back, and here we have is the 2004 Dutch Vander Gold Leader from Star Wars A New Hope. Really cool figure. The only thing that it sucks is that it can't fit in my vintage Y-Wing. I can't push the legs all the way down because it looks like you could easily break part of its outfit, the part of this jumpsuit here. So it could fit in, but I have to sit it in very awkwardly. But it's cool. I can't get mad at it. It was a figure that was not made beforehand in 2004. This was towards the end of the SAGA collection, the first series of the SAGA collection, and then he did a second one in 2006. I didn't pick up this guy back in the day. I do remember seeing him. This was the time where I had lost interest in Star Wars. I think I did actually pick up one or two figures, and then I was done, which was the original trilogy collection. But I didn't even play with them at that point. I displayed them, and then I sold everything, and then about a year later, I'm collecting the vintage Star Wars stuff from the 70s and 80s. But it was good to go grab this. This was an important character to have, and I wanted a pilot to go with my vintage Y-Wing from 1983. Just so I could throw that out there to you guys, because I know there's many different Y-Wings now, but this is the original one. This is the one that actually makes sounds. So this is why I got this particular figure, was for that, to go with my vintage Y-Wing. What I really like about this line is towards the end of it, and this was going to carry on into the rest of Hasbro's Star Wars, especially strongly in the original trilogy collection and Revenge of the Sith, where stands. I just think this is awesome. I don't have to buy any Protect stands. It comes here, so this is really cool. I don't have to worry about it falling over. It comes with a, his laser pistol here. I think it's a Yavin pistol. I'm not sure. But this is something I really like. This is like the selling point here. And it's got I think it's got, yeah, it's just got the simple 5 points of articulation. This helmet can come off as well, but I'm not going to take the chance. I put it on once, and I'm just going to leave it on. That's my plan with it, as you could see. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. But really awesome. Really cool figure. This is really pushing the envelope when it came out of where Star Wars was going to go. I think Hasbro got the memo that adult collectors were collecting these ones, and they were making it and doing it that way. Even though it wasn't selling as well, people were picking them up, but I wasn't. But I could see, that why a collector would like this, and why I would like this now being an adult, that I could just stick it here, not worrying about it falling over or getting any paint wear. But the paints were done very well on the Hasbro figures compared to the Kenner from the 70s and 80s and 90s as well. But this figure's not rare, but you could see him go for maybe, $15, $16 on eBay, especially from the SAGA line. The SAGA line had Attack of the Clones, so those are not really as expensive, but some of these figures towards the end of it are. I think it's because people weren't interested and, whatnot, and that's how these go. Usually the ones that aren't really picked up become the most sought after. But I really like this. I think it's really cool. I wish it could sit properly in an X-Wing. I really do. But you know what? I'm not going to complain. This is awesome. It looks great next to it. It looks great next to my vintage Luke X-Wing pilot, which everyone I hear back in the day had to use as all their pilots in their vehicles, pre-Return of the Jedi and Power of the Force. But we'll talk about that in part 3, the conclusion of this. So yeah, part 3, I'm going to show you side by side my vintage Luke's X-Wing with this figure, and we'll kind of see how it's evolved over the certain number of years of when this came out. I think 2004, 77, 04, 25. So yeah, I think it was 27 years old at the time. So yeah, that's about right, 27, because 07 would have been its 30th anniversary. So yeah, we'll show you the evolution of this figure, you know, at the time, which was 27 years old. You know, the legacy of this figure and the X-Wing pilots for Star Wars. So, yeah, so that is it. And we will see you in part 3.